where the salt sand burned the eyes, and the wind talks low to the desert spry. An old man worked where the silver had been. Folks called him seldom seen Slim. Ballarat faded, the miners moved on. Windows broke and the roofs were gone, but one stubborn bastard wouldn't give in. The desert still belonged to Slim. Seldom seen Slim, seldom seen Slim. Dust in his lungs and the sun on his skin. Digging for fortune where fortunes grew thin. Nobody owned him but the desert and wind. When the last shovel fell and the daylight went dim, Ballarat miners buried seldom seen Slim. His name was Charlie Ferge, but names don't last. Like desert legends and a prospector's past, he scratched at the mountains, followed the stone, worked those canyons mostly alone. No city lights, no picket fence dream, just beans in the pot and a dry desert stream. A weathered old shack and a rusty tin pan, and 50 damn miles from the civilized man. Seldom seen Slim, seldom seen Slim. Dust in his lungs and the sun on his skin. Digging for fortune where fortunes grew thin. Nobody owned him but the desert and wind. When the last shovel fell and the daylight went dim, Ballarat miners buried seldom seen Slim. The mines went quiet, the saloon shut down. Sand started swallowing Ballarat town. The boom went bust and the crowds disappeared, but Slim stayed put year after year. Tourists would find him weathered and lean, one of the last of a world they'd never seen. They'd take their pictures then drive away. Slim watched their dust disappear toward LA. And they say Slim laughed about dying someday. They won't come see me while I'm living anyway, but put me in a box and lower me in, then every son of a bitch'll come to visit Slim. 1968, as time finally came, death caught the prospector just the same. They carried him back where he'd chosen to stay, to Ballarat beneath that desert gray. Folks came around for the old man's goodbye, Panamints standing against the sky. One final hole in that hard desert ground for the man who stayed when nobody was around. Seldom seen Slim, seldom seen Slim. No mother lode ever belonged to him, but gold ain't always something that shines. Sometimes it's freedom and wasting your time. Now when the evening turns Ballarat dim, the wind through the ruins still sounds like Slim. No stamp mill pounding, no whiskey being poured, no mule train coming down that old dirt road. Just a grave in the valley and mountains above, for an old miner who found what he loved. And if ghosts still prospect when the moon gets thin, there's an old pick swinging